Hello there everyone and welcome back to more Blood Bowl action. We are down to almost 6 more matches until the playoffs. And it definitely has been a long season, but now we are going to have a bit of a different match. And I say different because my opponent, the human team, I believe is a fresh brand new player, at least to Blood Bowl 2 since the start of the season. And while they are close friends to the administrators of this league, so that's where they've been getting suggestions on their current skill set, it's possible this could be a very good match for me just because they may not know how to deal with the Elves' positioning type of play. It's possible, but it feels like in my last match with Nurgle, I just been cursed by suffering nothing but POWs with my blitzers, and probably maybe I could have been a little more aggressive, but I was relying a little bit on it be better odds for me to just sidestep into the ball carrier or let them make the mistake than trying to do a blitz on one die blocks or even dodge into their tackle zones. That's where a lot of my mindset was in the first half of that Nurgle game. And it could happen again here because they do have a pretty formidable roster with a strength 4 dodge piece, block on almost everything, and of course, two tackle pieces, one of which does have Mighty Blow. So, we're suffering the same risk of getting injuries as we do for every other match. Although, if I can deal with this tackle piece somehow, that will without a doubt make my life so much easier. And then otherwise, for once, after what I felt like I forever be the one giving petty cash, with my sidestep dodge piece missing the next game, I am actually going to have some petty cash, and I think I'm going to use it to maybe get some Bloodwiser babes. I don't think I want a chance at a dodge, or I don't think I want a chance getting a bribe or an extra reroll. It's certainly not a wizard, because I'm at the point where I need to start burning my cash anyway, unless I want to get a stadium upgrade. Which in all honesty, I don't know what stadium upgrade I want to get, with that said. So I think I might buy myself a second Bloodwiser babe, or at least commit to buying one. So that way I can start spending some of this excess cash. Otherwise, this could be a pretty straightforward match for me. It's an opportunity to get my catcher some level ups in, assuming that is accurate. Since I only need 2 touchdowns or a couple of passes and a touchdown to get my final catcher to level 3, and hopefully, if this goes well, I will be getting close to level 4 on some of them. And maybe I'll get a second level in on one of my linemen due to a lucky MVP or something else that happens during the match. But with my second blitzer leveling up, I did ultimately decide to go with tackle. I was seriously considering diving tackle though. The reason I stuck with tackle though is since my upcoming matches are still going to involve ogres and 2 halfling teams, I figured this is a good opportunity to continue to feed him some SPP, if I'm so lucky to get some injuries in while bashing aside some stunty players. That's my thought process, because ideally, I would love to get both of them their 5th level in and have their diving tackle, so there's more flexibility and options there. And then otherwise, the only thing I really care about is maybe one more level on my thrower for the accurate, and then just try and get as much experience as I can on my catchers, while hopefully trickling in a couple more level 3 linemen, if I'm so lucky. So we'll see how this goes, and no, I am not going to exit out, and see about, at least, if nothing else, maybe helping out my opponent if they're feeling up for it.
Yeah.
But good luck to you either way, and like I said, if you want some help with...
Good luck.
Yep, if you need a hand with anything there, then just let me know, at least to give you ideas if nothing else. And for once, I'm not giving the other team petty cash, which is a weird experience.
Now you actually get the petty cash.
Yeah, I would technically be at around 1940, 1930, something like that, but one of my level 3 elves is missing this game. So you would have had maybe about 100k.
I checked and my my guys are all there. So you're going to face 9-ups, a very, very terrifying lineman.
Yep, you have spares. I only have one in reserves here, so we'll see how this goes.
Yeah. Bronchi's also just like, and Mass says he has planned on killing Bubbles. I'm not looking forward to Bubbles dying.
Yeah, but
And,
if you can keep him from getting good fouls or even just knocking down Bubbles in general, you're going to come out with the win no problem because he's going to invest way too much in that giant ogre. The trick is to make sure
Yeah.
he's not an easy target. Ah yes, the murdering sodas. Your team logo.
Oh, yeah.
If I wasn't fooled into thinking it was cannons, those would look like drinks. So it suits the team
Exactly.
well.
Exactly.
Me,
that was the gist I was going for.
my elves, they're just generic looking. Hell, even their poses are almost... they just stand there basically, even on the field when during the match. They're just stand there. There's no extravagant motions or movement to them. Which is really annoying when I'm trying to... It's annoying when I try and do my display pictures. I have like the other team all aggressive and ready to murder you, and then I have this high elf catcher just standing there all just in this like elegant pose, like nothing's going on.
Just like, oh wow, look at the mountainside.
I know it's the most annoying. It's the most annoying thing I have to say about these damn elves. They are not for people who love to be all arrogant and steal the spotlight. They aren't really good at taking a picture.
No. Yeah, I see them just like standing there, and like my guys just look like they're just about to like run you over and take.
Yeah,
taking
yeah, you can see it. Yeah, you see exactly what I'm talking about there. They're just standing outright. They're not even. They're just completely at ease, like nothing bad's about to happen.
Oh,
If for some reason you have an ogre on the sideline, why is this? And you should correct it. Bubbles wants to smash something.
Toss a soda Jones, cherry cokers, and Wolf. There's squirts. Shut up, little Panzer Man. Yeah, hold on. Let me get the brothers on the main. Where's Coca-Colas?
So you got so many players. You have to find them, and of course, it looks like you have 3 guys. Or never mind, they are soda names, I think. I don't know about Jorg Wolf though.
Yeah, Wolf isn't. Jorg Panzer Man, and Marcus Toss the Soda Jones is just the audience named him.
He'll be sitting on the sidelines for now, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Although I think, yeah, he's also maybe your only sure hands player. So since I'm actually kicking you as a note, so keep that in mind.
All right.
Yeah, I chose to play defensive there because having my numbers is definitely important for at least making it so you can't just touchdown whenever it's convenient if things go well.
I mean, have you seen Big Red?
I've heard of Big Red. I've also heard of Big Blue, the infamous traitor that turned undead on the very last turn and stole the MVP.
I'm not gonna lie. That's the beauty of like.
It probably sucked for Roger, but it was like such a memorable moment at the same time. Basically, the very last bash, the very last move, kills your main traitorous kicker, who somehow kicked the ball behind him and gave a touchback, turned undead, became the enemy, and stole Roger's MVP, which probably would suck if any other context that probably would have sucked.
Oh yeah.
And Kitty doesn't want me helping the other team, dang it. Kitty just wants me to farm SPP so that way I can level up and win, I guess.
Marcus was named by Mass. Oh yeah, Mass named Marcus. I totally forgot about that. And I know who he is named after. And it's going to be maximum irony when Mass kills him.
Uh-oh. Rumpke's favorite event. That actually was pretty good for you. Yep. And okay, and luckily enough, I had no fame for probably having more fan factor than you, so both of us need to roll 6s, and we got on the good end of that.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, Pepsi Peppers. I mean, he's kind of important, but not really.
Yeah, he's just gonna have a nap.
Yeah.
He was just minding his
Nice
own
nap.
business, and then like 50 fans just ran off up on the. It focused him specifically. They didn't care about anyone else. They just went after him. Now, if only we could actually see all those fans just rush onto the field.
God, that'd be terrifying. Ooh, you're looking out on the.
I have dodge on almost
Yeah.
everyone, so it's going to be hard for you to knock me down if you don't have block. There's
It's
only...
funny. You have dodge and I have block.
Yep. Like I said, I'm going to be playing more finesse and more relying on positioning, as opposed to grind you down, since I don't have the convenience of strength level ups. Instead, I get agility skills on level ups with my main characters. So I can't get Mighty Blow or Guard or anything like that. Risky play, but it looks like it might pay off. Yeah, because you need, what, a 6 there for that, I think? Or at least close to a 6? So it paid off for you.
Oh,
Yeah, you needed a 6 for that, so you rolled a 5 on the first one, and then you rolled a 6.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, that gets me...
And you already got a cage form, so maybe you should just sit there for a turn or two.
Yeah.
And let me surround you.
See, yeah, that's, yeah. That's all I'm really willing to risk.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you to actually take my advice. This I was not prepared for.
It's just like a couple games ago when I was just like, I'm gonna throw the ball to Bubbles. Throws it to Bubbles. Bubbles catches it. Told you what I was gonna do. It's just I didn't expect to get this far.
Did Bubbles actually get a touchdown yet, though?
No, he didn't.
Aww.
He was close, but
Aww.
Bubble
Dang it,
got
Bubbles.
the ball twice and like a really impossible, like 33% dodges and a 33 pickup, and he managed to pick up the ball with like ease.
I
It
was
a
really
beautiful play.
Yeah, this may not be worth it anymore there, sadly. I would have liked to knock him down. Yep, just a bunch of pushes, sadly, so...
Hey. Pushes are fine. Pushes are
Yeah,
fine.
I want to create an opening there.
I know.
I want to create an opening, but... we will see.
Going for it.
Yep.
Going for it, dodge too.
Yep, but I'm good at dodging, so I'm not too worried about that.
All right, Piccolo.
What about you?
What kind of sucks for like all what you're trying to do is it's going to be a going for it.
Yeah, going for it I can at least reroll, because that's a strength 2 piece.
Okay.
So I get 2 dice to bash him, and he is tackle, so poor, was it Big Red, is not going to be able to mitigate that.
No, like he's a strength 2. He's a mover. He's not a fighter.
He's a lover, not a fighter.
Basically.
Aw, I'm gonna get so much. I'm gonna get so much hate. It looks like there. I'm being accused of giving the enemy advice on how to advance, even though I don't know if I gave anything extravagant just yet.
No, I mean, I could just like willy-nilly make Big Red throw the ball at Bubbles and just like steamroll Bubbles all the way through. Big Blue is telling me that he would rather see his old teammates win over the Elves. Cut out the bit of drilling and brains. That seems to be the gist of it. So Big Blue is wanting the win. And that's from Roger.
Yep. Probably didn't want to go there because I want to move there. Oh well, I have about 30 seconds.
True.
I was denied victory yesterday in my fumble match because I rushed things a bit when I could have just took my time with my ball, but either way, let's see if this works or not. To go for it's a risky play because I do get rerolls on my dodges.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Ooh.
He lives, does he? Yep, he
Yes.
lives.
He lives. And if you follow him, you're gonna be in a bullet cage. Ooh. Violence, Jim, is the only answer.
Yep, I would have liked to knock down that one blitzer because at least then I would have been able to have a bunch of guys surrounding them, which would have made it a lot more harder for you to maneuver. Oh no, these players have guard. Aha, I have dodge. Yes, I want to use it.
I'm not going to re-roll that. As well as I'm not going to quite re-roll it because...
Not yet, at least.
Yeah, not yet. It's kind of pushing back there.
So pushy.
Ooh.
Don't forget about your thrower back. It's easy to forget about him.
Yeah. It really is.
There, now you can hate me, Kitty, for giving out advice. It could have been 10 versus 11 if I hadn't said anything. By now, I think Kitty realizes I'm just doing it on purpose.
Where am I going to put you?
Anywhere you want. Just make sure he has help.
Oh, oh wait, no. No, buddy.
You almost did it. I think you were aiming for Bubbles, dang it. You were planning on throwing that to Bubbles, right?
Yeah, always Bubbles.
Here comes the blitz. Ooh, a painful pound incoming. Is Lord Malinor gonna be just like a Riodar? Nope, he's not instantly dead.
Just...
Because my previous thrower, he like almost never gets bashed, and yet he has 3 deaths to his name, as far as injury results. He's thankfully been recovering from 2 of those, but then he died his last time.
All right.
So let's see how we can make this annoying.
Throw the ball to Bubbles.
Well, that's
Don't
kind of
always
what
knock-
I was kind of insinuating it, wasn't I?
Oh, yeah.
Kind of insinuating.
Kind of. I mean, I could just pull a Johnny and just red dice everything.
And you know what? It probably would work.
Probably would.
If Johnny was here to bless the dice, it probably would work.
It would. Ah, you're gonna go bully him with bubbles right there? Brave man.
Yes, I will.
Brave.
He's a
Oh, okay,
suicidal
yeah.
elf.
I
He's a
see.
very foolish elf.
Oh, okay, interesting.
He's just gonna masquerade as one of your players. Don't mind him.
Oh, no, no. I understand.
He's just there because his color matches yours.
Who's
This-
who? We'll never know. It's matching colors.
Yeah, pay no attention to the fact that he has a pointy helmet and he has a very awkward and very calm demeanor about him.
Yeah.
Nope, nothing going on here suspicious.
Oh, yeah, no. Nothing, nothing.
Alright, so he's a tackle piece, and we don't like tackle pieces. Oh, there's my first one. I basically have it set up where I manually activate dodge, so that's what happened there.
Okay. Oh.
There, finally get the POW after 2 attempts earlier. Dang you. Go away.
Okay, nothing really too bad. All you did was enrage bubble.
He sees one of his friends go down, huh? Bubble smash.
I mean, it won't be the first game I just went, well, I'm gonna lose. So I'm just going to just like have bubbles attack everything in sight. It was a very bloody day.
Sounds like a Bubbles thing to do.
Oh yeah. Man. You really like trying to get everyone by the ball carrier.
I'm a very... Yeah, elves are very positional, since again, I can't outbash you. If I were to get next to you every turn, I would suffer horrible armor losses.
Oh,
So, I definitely need to be careful of that.
true. What's your agility? 4, no catch. Okay, cool.
Yep. Basically, easy way to think of it, with dodge, it's the same odds as you doing a 2-dice block with your block skill. I need basically 2 skulls or 2 ones for me to actually fail. I just don't get the convenience of rerolling. Where is that guy going? He's going the wrong way. Oh, I choose who to intercept. Oh, this is... Yes, give me the ball. Even with my agility 4, I failed the attempt to intercept. Very nice.
Hey.
That was a... You want to know why that was a risky play? I had a 55% chance to intercept that ball just with my catcher there.
True. But now that means you have to get around this like mangled mess of players.
First, you have to surround me and make it difficult to do that.
You got Blodge right there.
Yep. Almost everyone has blodge, at least the main ones. Ideally, I want to get all my catchers to level 3, so it's only the one that has the movement increase that doesn't have some form of blodge coverage. And I have sidestep, so since I don't need to be here anymore, let's go say hi to your ball carrier. But goddamn,
Hey.
you're getting a lot of SPP already with all these passes. Now, if only
Honestly, I do like using passes.
you have the rerolls for it, you just definitely need to be careful because that can easily turn bad for you as far as actually winning the match.
Oh yeah.
Like I said before, your very first long bomb, you need 6s.
And I only messed up on like the initial throw. Not to going for it. Not to going for it.
Yep, you have to go around me.
There.
Ew. This thrower thinks he's as good as an elf, sees that he can stand next to me. I'm gonna have to show you what an elf thrower can do, dang it. Hey, you've gotten away with just this crazy stuff.
I mean, I am a crazy soda man.
Apparently.
Do anything else now? Okay.
And
I mean,
Bubbles has
true. Like elves would be a good playing style because I do like passing, but I also like being a little bashy and just having a little meat as my players.
well, honestly, Dark Elves would probably be a good team for you. They don't have any of the passing skills, is why they're more of a bashy team. They have 4 block blitzers, and 2 of their Witch Elves start with dodge right away. So as soon as they get their first level up, you have at least 6 players that already got block and dodge, essentially.
Huh. Okay.
And you still get the high agility with the possibility of passing. You just don't get the rerolls, though, for those passing plays. That's the only thing to be careful of. But if, like, Mines or Foremost Pro Elves is kind of doesn't feel like your kind of thing, because, like you said, you want to do more bashing, Dark Elves are definitely the bashiest of the elf teams, while still retaining the armor that your humans currently have.
Just stay away from their assassin. Not nearly as good as it sounds.
Yeah, they're really overpriced. If they don't have the best movement, and they have, yeah, stab relies heavily on going up against low armor pieces, essentially. Oh, is this really going to be a Snake Eyes? Nope, it was damn close, though. You and these pushes. There, that's more like it.
Ow.
It sadly burnt my reroll.
I'm fine with that. And the ball is right next to my guy.
Well, like I said, I'm going to have to teach you what an elf thrower can do.
Where's your thrower, actually?
He's right next to Bubbles. Although he is next to a tackle piece, that's the only downside there.
Oh, I see I see the thrower and I see the catcher. Okay.
So it's not as great as it may sound because of the guard. So what else do I want to do in preparation?
Sure.
There's the Snake Eyes. Good thing I didn't dodge with my thrower, because that would have ended up as a fail for him. All hope is not lost yet for you. But since you don't have block, it might as well. Ooh, that's good.
Loner. That's
Oh,
good.
you may kill my thrower and deny me showing off. Nope, he's alive, but he doesn't get his full movement, which is definitely gonna hurt him.
Yeah. Okay. Well, honestly, I was like, oh, okay, I'll just free up a few pieces and I'll go to the ball. Oh, a bad roll. Well, let me try a re-roll. Hopefully the loner doesn't hurt me. Loner.
Well, so much for that.
Yep. So much for that. Well, we live, we learn, and
Yep.
they
It's
get nuffled.
It's just the pendulum swinging the other way, I guess.
Basically. I'm surprised that didn't really hurt you that much.
Yeah, it's even with my blow, it's base armor 7. It's a 42% chance to break my armor with the mighty blow. Somewhere around there. Actually, let me actually get the 2-die bash, because I don't like your tackle piece with what I have in mind. Yeah, I'll happily knock him down. Because as you can imagine, with so much dodge, I don't like tackle.
Yeah.
I don't know where
Yeah.
I get this impression, though.
I don't know either. Man, I could have like 2 players right next to that ball, and that would have been nice.
Yeah. Normally that's why you let the big guys go last, just because loner alone can screw you over so much.
True,
Unless
but
you...
I needed that elf out of the way to clear up most of a tackle zone in order to
Hey,
be able to do it.
fair enough if you had a reason for it. It's just, of course, the most riskiest play at the same time, which I'm sure you can understand why to save him for later, ideally.
Right, because honestly, I was just going to use basically. Ooh,
Poor
injured.
fella.
Soda Jones. Another injury on him.
Only
Makes-
missed next game, at least, so...
All right.
He'll definitely feel that in the morning and the week after.
He already has an armor down. Puts him at armor 7, so nothing too crazy.
Yeah, how do I best want to do this? Yeah. To do what I want is probably better. I do get the knockdown at least. Although I still have my blitz, to be fair. Maybe I could have gotten away with that.
Yeah.
So we'll just do... Yep, we'll just do a regular pass. Nothing too exciting, alas, since it's like next door.
Misses.
Yeah, he at least is like your thrower and can reroll. And now we'll just go over here and give him the ball. And now I'm out of here.
Ah, man. All because of this one failed roll.
Well, think of it. That could have been potentially turn 1 with that very daring pass play that actually worked out for you.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Hard to say how risky trying to pass over my entire team would have been in comparison, but that could have easily gone bad too. Because, like I said,
True.
catch also works for the intercept, and since I'm agility 4, I need to roll a 5 to actually intercept and not a 6.
Yeah. Ooh.
So some daring plays, and you actually got some good SPP already for all those passes.
Oh.
Now if you can get a touchdown or a couple of... Oh, please don't fail. Although maybe I want you to fail, because that way I'm getting the snake eyes out of the way.
True.
There's nothing worse than a badly timed snake eyes. It can really ruin the Elves' momentum in a hurry.
Hmm. I'll think about that.
Definitely a last resort there.
Yeah.
Especially if you retain your reroll.
I mean, he is a blitzer. Not.
Yep. A blitzer with tackle, but be very careful of the one diving tackle piece that's kind of in your way.
True. Nine-ups can hold up against them.
Oh yeah, you could take on 3 L's all at once. Which is why I'm probably just going to run away from him.
This sounds dumb.
Keep in mind, diving tackle, that is a very risky play. Never mind tackle in general for someone like Big Red.
How can I increase my chance of survival?
Well, if you can retain the reroll, that helps.
True.
Ideally, in a situation like this, you ideally, probably, most times you want to force me to touch down by threatening to beat the crap out of my team if... Well, there you go, that works out. Do you get the bash, though? You have the reroll.
You gotta reroll.
And you get the POW.
I got the bat.
He's still okay, though.
So
And
okay.
now,
I'm
are
okay
you
with
gonna...
that.
Oh, you chanced it enough as is.
Yeah, and I'm also out of players. I
Well,
mean,
you
I
could have
could
still...
have went to go for the ball, but if I knock down and he has to get up, well, that's all my. That's all, like you're gonna get that touchdown for sure. Because at least now it's a dodge.
Yep. And I can only move 3 spaces now, so I can't touch down this turn anyway. I probably
Right.
wouldn't because that would chance to go for it, I believe. Yeah, I would need to do at least one go for it, which I probably wouldn't chance if it seems safe enough.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and you're a tackle piece. I probably should take you seriously.
Oh, which one?
The one by my
Peppers?
blitzer.
Line up. Works.
I suppose I'll take you seriously then. If I must.
If you must.
Although we'll save that for later. We have a tackle piece to get rid of.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, very nice.
Double POW. Okay.
What's better than 1 POW? 2 POWs that I can't make use of both, sadly.
It does extra damage.
It's a built-in mighty blow if such a thing existed.
Alright.
Alright, so let's just grab the ball. Because the only one who can safely get at me is a strength 2 catcher.
I know he ain't much, but
Yeah, let's not underestimate Big Red. He's named Big Red for a reason, damn it.
yes, he moves far and fast. Ooh, wow.
He's out for the count. And now let's deal with his swollen friend of his. And speaking of which, have you ever looked at the star player Mighty Zug? Who's basically just a lineman that's strength 5 and he's like jacked as hell.
Jesus Christ.
It's a little ridiculous. I'm almost imagining your strength 4 piece being like that. And he has dodge, so that works out well for him.
Oh yeah. And you're doing a lot of risky dodges.
Not really. I only need to roll once. They're not too risky. The risky plays is when I try and dodge through your tackle zones. Because that's the thing Elves can do too, is just run right through your players. And it's the source of all the Elf rage out there. Just be very careful, you are next to a diving tackle piece. Keep as a reminder. Yeah, it's very easy to forget that, which is why I'm going to point it out. I may get no value out of it, but in essence, diving tackle's already doing its thing if you're not going to consider blitzing with them. Hey there, Big Red. The only one who might count as an elf, with all his mobility and all that.
Hey.
Here comes the go for it. You have no tackle. Ooh, didn't chance to reroll, I see. Ooh, can he go the distance? Ooh, roll a 6, so... No way I was diving tackling that. And dodge into a tackle zone, no less.
I'm a madman. I'm a
Yep.
madman.
This is almost like Johnny versus Lorbass all over again, isn't it? If you even seen that match.
Maybe. Don't quite
Johnny
remember.
Johnny basically red-dyed himself into knocking out all 4 of the Tomb Guards by the end of the first half, either by injuring or just straight up knocking them out.
Ugh.
And Lorbass almost was gone and mentally insane, like he was witnessed a Cthulhu monster by the end of it.
It's Johnny.
Yeah, it bounced out in the end. Lorbass did win, but good God, he almost lost his damn mind.
It's
It
Johnny.
it was hilarious to watch.
Well, that's all I can really do. Push you
Alright,
around and figure some things out.
so let's figure out how to deal with this bugger.
Hell yeah. By pushing me. Pushing me the other way.
Yep. Push into another push.
Ooh. So we got 2 more tackles. And you
Yep,
already
it's-
used your blitz.
I should have saved that reroll because I kind of forgot he was an agility 5 piece. So I could have just dodged out with that push. Nope, we're not doing that.
Yes, yes, do it. Do it.
Hey, it worked for you. Why not me?
I know. Sometimes this ain't gonna work. It's gonna work. And sometimes it doesn't. It's just like throwing the ball at bubbles to get the ball away from you. So it's just the secret point. Oh, you got it.
Yep. Like I said, I forgot he was agility 5, so after pushing, I should have saved that reroll for that to negate your tackle, essentially.
Yeah, 1 injured.
But you definitely
No
gave me a
one-
run. You definitely gave me a run for my money there.
Good.
Now let's see you do it again, because now you have only 2 turns to get away with it.
Just gotta place everyone in defense. Wait, no. Why? Actually, hold on. No. Yeah, that's what I want. Yeah.
Oh boy, going all out on the front line. Even if I get a
heard
perfect...
batch.
Oh,
Even if you
Well-
get what?
even if I get a perfect defense, I'm screwed either way for these poor 3 Elves. I want you to just admire the fact that these kicking... When I kick, oh, that works out nicely for you there.
Oh.
Yeah, because
Oh,
it was
now I wish. Who's gonna get it? Bubbles.
Now, if you could clear a path for him, he could make it with some go for it's. Are we going to witness history in the making? Is this going to be Bubbles' time? Where he can show the entire world and the Black Templar's ogres that he also can handle the ball and successfully get a touchdown with it. Nice.
Okay. No long-term effect.
He's just going to snooze a bit.
Oh snap!
3 die. Are you tempted by the 3 die?
Yes. I mean,
Not
I gotta be a
happening.
crazy man not to be.
Oh yeah, that was Sorko. For a moment I thought he had dodge. Now, how on earth is Bubbles gonna get past this line of pansy elves? Well, there's an idea. And the loner works. Aww. Yoink. Thank you.
I was just like, there's only like about like a couple turns left, so as long as like
Nothing bad happens, we're
yeah,
good.
as long as nothing bad happens.
You say
Yeah.
that now.
Yeah, I say that now. We're going to get another touchdown out of just me just basically just like, I'm just going to run Bubbles.
It was a valiant attempt, but now how do we best do this? Because sadly, a situation like this means I'm leaving a lot of my elves to get bashed by you.
I mean, Rocky, you're not wrong. It's like, hey, Bubbles managed to get a ball and a dodge out of a bunch of tackle zones before. I'm sure he could have done it again. I'm just like, yeah, no. Bubbles shows no fear. He just simply does. Until he trips. What you doing there?
Just taking the ball. Now, do I chance to go for it or not? Because you can pretty much reach me no matter what.
How many
almost.
dodges? That was like 3, 4 dodges. He would have to make.
Yep, all
So-
6 pluses there. So that was daring indeed. I can respect.
Yep.
I can respect you for that, especially with the nonsense you got away with so far in this match.
Honestly, I don't even understand how it works, but it just does.
The lessons of Johnny is rubbing off on you.
Oh yeah, just wing it and like play it out. Also, it makes the game a little more interesting.
It definitely does. And once you have the proper skills for it, you can do some ridiculous nonsense. Because can you imagine having agility for a human player doing all that a lot more regularly?
Yeah.
Then that's when you can do that ridiculous nonsense normally, and actually it's part of the plan as opposed to just YOLOing it.
There's always a plan. You just got to make it up as you go.
Well, there goes that was basically a snake eyes there, so that's another one out of the way. And that's an example where your block and bashing is far more superior to dodging a lot of the times, because if I rolled those 2 skulls or 2 ones trying to dodge, I could not use my team reroll to get out of it.
Oh yeah.
It's one of the subtle benefits of bashing as opposed to dodging.
Okay. Just.
So he's down.
He's down.
He's all terrified too when he realizes he can feel pain.
I didn't expect to scream.
I know. It's the one brief moment that the elves realize their mortality. Damn.
I went for it.
Yep. And
That
you
was-
denied.
I know that was a really bad move, but by God, that just
It paid off in
I
this
just got a
case.
touchdown. It did. Because now you got to bring in your extra and your down one. Oh God,
Yeah,
9
and it's an
ups.
extra catcher at that. So don't worry, I didn't lose anything too valuable.
Oh yeah. So Bronchi did the math of that entire like bubble
Yep.
escapade. It was
Yeah,
1 in 518 chance for it to work.
Yep, 4 dice rolls basically. 3 of them are 6s, which you would need. It's a 1 in 216 chance just for the 3 6s, and then was it a 4 plus or something on the final dodge? Well, actually, it's not like that since one of them would be a 5 plus as well, I think.
Yeah. I mean, the odds were strongly against him. And don't forget about the bonehead and the bonehead and a half.
So let's push him out of the way, because I don't like him. He's looking at my L's all funny.
Oh yeah, don't be careful about pushing them around. They fight back.
I've been told this. They injured an elf, so they have to suffer the
injured
ultimate
2 elves.
price.
They injured 2 elves. Oh, one of them took a sacrifice. I punched to the face for the ball.
He has the dreaded block skill, so fine, go away.
Oh come on, you could have made like beautiful music of the pals.
Well. That's the first half done.
True.
You robbed me a second touchdown.
I did. I'm a little happy. I'm 1 down.
It just
2
means
down.
it won't be as bad as when my 4-0 versus Johnny, or I suppose 4-1 with my latest match versus him.
Yeah.
You denied yourself the dreaded 4-0.
Hold on, someone's not supposed to be up here. Cherry Cokers, beer roots. Why is one of my linemen would dodge out? Not out. Come on, where are you? One of these people are not like the other. There you are.
Here you are.
There you are.
Yep.
All right. 9 ups. You're gonna. Me. Okay. The most unlikely thing I have seen was probably the biggest case of awful luck for me. It was 3 ones in a row, followed by a player dying and the Apollo reroll rolling it into death again. Damn, Ronky. Damn.
I remember my dread 5 skulls that are both down last season versus Gladiator. I was trying to hand off the ball to one of my Bretonian blitzers who has catch, so he would have been able to comfortably grab the ball. All I wanted to do to save the blitz was to get a 3-die block on a goblin just to push him out of the way. And I got 5 skulls, even on the reroll, and then the final one was the both down, which if it was anyone else, I probably would have been able to carry on.
Yeah. But the worst for me was Big Blue dying.
Aww.
Big Blue dying and joining the other team.
Was it a bad thing or the most amazing thing ever?
A bit.
Depends who you ask.
Ooh.
Nope.
Oh, cool.
Are you sure Big Blue is dead? He looks like he's still in the game. He's still on your team.
Your kickoff failed.
You call that a kick? I throw better than you, damn it.
Was that a kick? Well, to be fair, it's Big Red. He's a catcher. He's not a kicker. And to be fair, Astrolin, the lineman right in front of Bubbles, was supposed to get the ball. That's who I wanted to give the ball to. Ooh,
Let's
already.
get the blitz out of the way. Perfect. Yeah, normally if you can, you want to be as wide as possible, so it's not really easy for me to just run all my L's behind you like this, but let me plan how to get my cage or formation set up.
Yeah, I went a little closer than what I normally do. Normally, I have them about kind of where my two middle guys are.
Fair enough, and of course this had to be my non-dodge piece, so...
You're done chewing your bone? My dog was chewing your bone if you're hearing that chewing noise. Man, 2-turn touchdown already.
They're built for it, especially since I have the lead there. Normally, if it was like a tie game or something, I would try to stall out so you don't have an opportunity to maybe get an opportunity to touch down the tie or even get the lead, but I still have yet to figure that out properly, at least to properly stall a game.
Yeah.
And that's a tackle piece, so I should have paid attention to that. I'll save you for last, I think.
Oh, come on. What did my catcher do?
He looked at me funny.
He's a pretty scary player. We'll admit that.
Yeah, I messed up there. Now I have to do 2 go-for-its if I want to try chancing it, but...
Mellow Yellows is there. Who do you knock? Where's 9-ups? 9-ups is still standing.
Oh well, I would have liked just doing the 1 go-for-it, but... Might as well... Actually, we'll start one at a time.
Yeah.
Because, you know, that was bound to happen eventually.
Yep. Ooh.
Now, do I do it again?
Yes.
Okay.
Bravery.
Nah, I was probably going to commit to it anyway, but my mistake was having my catcher in the way, so he had to take an extra movement to get to him. Because again, this is my diving tackle piece. And where do we best put you? Because you could do all sorts of nonsense.
Ooh.
Alright.
Alright.
Alright, so he's only on lineman, so I could feel okay about him. What about the blitzer? Just keep in mind, Big Red is next to the diving tackle piece for when you consider, or if you consider dodging with them. Ooh, the 6+, go for it.
It's a thought.
It's a good option for a last resort type of play. If you feel you have no other options. Oh no, is Big Red actually gonna bash my blitzer? Big Red, how could you? You're a lover, not a fighter.
You brought him into fighting. Okay.
No, I'm just here to chat with him. Like I said earlier, he's the only one the elves actually acknowledge. as being some kind of passive or elfy type of player. My elves may actually respect him a little bit. They just may not admit it. Aha!
I mean,
And let's see.
we both. I mean, both of our like your catcher, your blitzer is basically the same thing.
Well, my blitzer's a agility 4 blitzer. My catchers are kind of like yours. They're a little more pricier and they don't start with dodge. Here it comes. And that was with tackle, so...
I just reused my extra reroll.
Aww. That would have been amazing. Because with the reroll, that's about a little bit over 30% chance of that dodge working. So, again, it was worth chancing as a last resort.
Yeah. There's the touchdown right there.
I know, so tempting. Is there anything else I could do to get greedy?
I mean,
Although,
you'd be a little bashy. Nope.
Yeah. But then I'll kill one of your players and you'll never forgive me. Bubbles certainly wouldn't.
Bubbles would not. Okay. I had my guys a little too up front. Okay.
Don't worry, Diafo. I just hid the emotes so that way you can't get at them. Although that is something I'm going to have to use or start making. The only problem is, since most of my subscribers are for Battlefield Gothic, it would be a whole bunch of different emotes that are not Blood Bowl related, if I were to make any. So I hate to disappoint you there, Red. And you're my kick piece. You are not allowed in front. Although I am at risk of losing a line elf. Or a valuable line elf.
Alright, let's think about this. Come on, just line everyone up. No, we'll just have a punching match.
Sounds like a great idea. Can I go first so I could dodge out? No alert box. I'm not gonna do that kind of shilling. But thank you for the subscription anyway there.
Ah, you got a subscription.
Yeah, that was from Diafo. Probably only because he felt bad since I gave him my Twitch Prime there for a month. He probably felt bad. Now, let's see. Perfect defense, so... Let's get out of the way of these scary guys. Because they're scary. Who'd have thought?
Oh yeah, who would think?
Now I don't. Now I don't notice the loss of that one missing player. Although I need to get this formation a little bit better in case.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Controller. Oh yeah, no, I'm not a controller.
Yep, you play with the controller. It's a bit different because it makes it hard for me to tell you how to do certain actions since I don't play with it. But since there's not a lot of complexity to this and it's turn-based. It's not that big of a loss.
No. It's... And you got everyone away.
Say what?
You got everyone away from Bubbles.
Yeah. I see him as like... I see him as the close equivalence to Fritz. I don't want to be anywhere nearby for the hug. Got the pickup.
Pick up. Got the ball.
Okay, step 1's done. What's step 2?
Catch.
Step 2, give it to Bubbles.
Step 2, Bubbles.
Maybe I should have gave him the ball or passed it to him before he ran next to one of my players.
I dodge in.
Dang tackle players. Merely a push. What's it gonna be? Fine, go for the easy bash. There you go.
There we go. All right.
Now, which
I knocked
gambit
one
do?
guy down.
Which gambit do I want to do first? Because I have a few of them.
Bash everyone.
I might as well do the smart thing, even though I don't want to do it, because I would like to get my blitzer up there too. But
I mean, if I force you to do rolls, that's fine. Ooh.
well, there you go. Another injury.
Injured.
And that was my diving tech. Ooh, -1 strength. So, are you gonna output
Ooh.
that?
Yeah.
Does he live? Okay, no casualty.
Okay. I was just like,
All
I
right.
can't quite afford him to be a down. He's like one of my few tackle pieces.
All right, so that's potentially one elf that can get through. Can I get another one in? We'll find out in a moment, although I probably should have dodged first. Good enough. The gate's
Oh,
open,
word.
everyone. All the elves flood on in.
Uh
Quick, go for the ball.
oh.
You have a bit of an infestation problem now. Elves are just going into your back line.
You know what? I'm just gonna let you.
Oh my, that's mighty thoughtful of you.
Oh yeah.
Because what I was thinking of doing is just bashing back one of those tackle pieces, and then I could, the agility 5 piece at least could have just done a bunch of 2+ dodges to get where he is now. But I like the idea of having all of them in the back, which is why I'm sad I had to use my blitzer for that first move.
And that's fine. I'm just gonna let you like do your own thing here.
Just do elven bullshit.
Yeah. I'm just gonna let you do your own thing.
Yeah, then he
Like, get
succeeds
away
in the
from
pass, and I
trouble.
haven't. Yep, and then he succeeds on the pass, and there's nothing I could do about it. Yeah, that sounds like something that's likely gonna happen.
I was like, wait a minute here, hold on. Dots are being connected.
Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about him. It's just a question of how do I want to prioritize this? Because sadly, I'm one space away from potentially getting next to your ball carrier.
Yeah.
Oh, is this the dreaded snake eyes? Yes, it is.
Yes.
Now's your chance. Can Big Red do what? Let's see. Marcus Tossa Soda Jones could not. Well, actually, he did it repeatedly, so I'm wrong on that. 5+.
Maybe a 5+. But gets the ball away from you.
50-50. Succeeds on the throw. Fumbles the catch, though. A worthwhile attempt.
That was, man. I should have did a little more bashing.
Yeah, because normally you do the safe plays or at least the least risky plays. Because if you had gotten everyone position, this still would be a good shape for you, even if you did drop the ball.
Okay.
You could have just had your players at least nearby, either near your catcher or near the one you were going to throw it to, and you would have been okay.
No.
Now, there is the problem of you being in the way, and I don't like you.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, that's a thing.
I just want to plan this out, though. Okay, so that works. I'm feeling greedy, though. So I think I'll have the chance to greed. The greed is starting to compel me. I'm slowly being corrupted in the way of chaos.
Ooh, double pow.
That Nurgle infestation that I had to suffer from before is now starting to kick in. For I want that SPP and that potential level up. And thankfully these guys both get free rerolls, so this is not as risky as I'm making it sound. But that one certainly is a concern. And you do have dodge.
And you'll be just right there.
So why doesn't it want to... Oh yeah, I need a handoff. Okay, that's why it's not showing me the highlights of the pass. Okay.
Ooh, going for it.
Yep, I have a reroll for that. Go, go, go.
Wait, I thought you could only do like one handoff.
No, that was actually a pass I did with the thrower. That's why I was able to that's why I re-rolled on the thrower there. He was just right next to him, that's all.
Okay.
You would just have to manually select the pass ability, otherwise he'll think you want a handoff instead.
Okay. Okay. I didn't realize that. Okay.
No worries. I was just doing it, of course. Doing it just so I can get across the field like I did.
Ah, your ability to just move right through me is just like annoying.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people hate elves, because it almost feels like they can always just sneak past you, but at the end of the day, if I only have to make a single dodge to get out of a tackle zone, that's the ideal case. But if I have to like dodge like through your players, then it becomes far more riskier very quickly.
Yeah.
Especially with tackle. But if I only have to dodge to just back away, for example, to reposition, then it's not as big of an issue.
Bubbles is angry.
Yep, and he got his POW this time. Not getting the multi-block in though, because that can be fun for bashing a bunch of people. Oh god, now I know you're mad. You're gonna bash me with the 1 strength 4 piece. And you get it.
With sidestep. Anywhere that you want.
Anywhere I want. In this case, I'm going straight to the penalty or the knockout box. That elf didn't see that coming, did he? He thought he was safe. Yeah, because at least for me on defense, if you can successfully grind me down and get a bunch of knockouts or injuries, it's a lot more harder for me to do those ridiculous plays. Since I have a lot less players, and if you can ideally get like 2, in some cases maybe 3 players on me, then that's where the dodges become ridiculously risky for me.
Okay. Oh my, it's almost like I'm building a cage over there.
Oh no. My one weakness. Because my cage breaking attempts have failed abysmally so far, since it relies heavily on you burning several players just to knock down my sidestep pieces. Since I can't break through it normally, I have to force you to either abandon the cage because I have you surrounded, or just force you to burn so many players trying to get at one elf that everyone else is free to maneuver.
Oh, did I ever tell you that my catcher's really bad at catching the ball?
Well, that's not catching technically, but
No. You would think, though.
he caught the long bomb, so he's a star in my books.
He's a winner of hearts and failure of ball grabbing. What's sad is I really relied on that.
Yep. That's always the risk if you don't have players in back to at least get in the way of any shenanigans like this.
Oh, yeah.
Nope. This could be a Dread Snake Eyes, though. It almost was.
Hey, 2. Ooh,
Risky for the thrower. I don't know if I like this, but... Did I burn my apothecary? No, I didn't, so... Actually, I don't want to do that anyway, because I want to create an opening, dang it. In case I don't knock you down.
And you knocked him down.
Yep, the risk there is if I only pushed them, then I couldn't get through here.
Yeah. Not that many armor breaks this game.
Well, I got more injuries than normal, I think. Oh, hold that thought. We're in the middle of a crisis here.
Middle of a crisis.
Yeah, I rolled a 1. Everyone, don't panic. It was only a single 1.
Now you gotta think about all your next moves.
Yep, now that my reroll is burnt, so I have to rely more on dodges as opposed to go for it.
Oh, punches.
He
boy.
he swung and he missed. Oh yeah, he's also a tackle piece, which annoys, which sucks because this agility 5 piece, if I had that reroll, he has a really good chance of just dodging out, but there's the element of risk I'm talking about there.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of what, a 3% chance of failing to dodge, this drastically becomes what, close to a 1 in 3 chance of failing?
I think.
Well, actually, even more than that because of the 3+ and then the 2+.
Alright, let's see how this is all gonna play out.
Yep. What to do next there? Because I need someone as a safety just in case.
Just get out dodge.
Yep, and speaking of which, I can't dodge with really anyone, so...
I mean, the worst thing that happens is he gets knocked down by bubbles.
That I don't like, though.
I don't know why you're gonna stand him up.
He's gonna get bashed again, I know.
They were safer on the ground. Okay.
Worst case, you don't dodge with them.
I'm gonna put you there. A little pressure. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Which one's gonna hurt you more? Which one's gonna hurt you more? Which one's gonna hurt you more? You.
Hopefully none of them. That is a go for it, though. Ooh, you get the POW. It pays off. You got your opening to run right through now. Don't worry, Diafo. There's nothing to worry about. Take all the time you need there. Oh god, the tackle piece has denied 2 of my dodge players.
Oh, hold on. The guy is in the way.
Yep. Well, now he's not going to be in the way.
Good news.
You told me to keep him down, well, he kept Bubbles from moving. He's a hero in my books. Now, moment of truth. Can Big Red make it out with the ball?
No.
Well, I don't mind that answer.
Oh god, he picked it up.
You're not out of the woods yet. He has no cage to protect him. Oh, you got the reroll. That's what it's there for.
Sir.
Believe, believe. And he caught
Now
it
you
in a
gotta
tackle zone.
And now you gotta get everyone back up there.
Oh, was that all?
Yeah, that's all.
Oh, was that all? Okay. I guess. If I must.
If you must.
Oh, that wasn't even the... Oh, that wasn't even a dodge piece, so... There goes that reroll in a hurry.
I like how it just like kind of like gently trips you.
Oopsie daisy.
You're like, oops a daisy. Oh boy. I'm a little happy I burned
Wow. Wow. Yep, that's...
Yep.
It was a good thing it burnt the reroll, but you're not out of the woods yet.
What do you mean?
There's still an elf next to you. He can be
Oh,
annoying.
no.
He can be an annoying bugger.
Oh no.
Whatever will we do?
What would I do if I can't push him out of the way?
It could have been 2 skulls. You've just seen it happen.
It could
You
be
just
quad
witnessed it.
balls. Oh,
Congrats on
boy.
your touchdown at least.
Thank you.
Now I have a chance to still get a 4th touchdown in. Maybe.
You could. Nobody woke up. Okay.
Aw.
Alright, let's not make a mistake like that again. Who's on the side? Okay, that's fine. Alright, let's see how this goes. Can Big Red even kick this game?
It's not looking likely so far, is it?
No, it is not. I still got 2 re-rolls. You got the 1.
Just the one. Is it the one? Is it the only one I need, though? Time will tell.
Most likely, you got this in the bag.
Yeah, but you can always get another touchdown still, so that works out well for you if it does. Or a couple injuries and never hurt anybody. Except me.
a lot.
Well, let's not go that far. Let's keep it gentlemanly. Like how Rompke wanted to be a nice friendly match when I played him last season, right? Right, Rompke? It was going to be non-violent and not a lot of serious injuries, and you kill my guard blocker.
Ooh. I get extra rerolls this half.
Yay! Jeez, he is really bad at kicking.
He is.
After that first kick, I already had a suspicion, but this takes the cake.
All right, what you doing?
The same thing we do every day with Elves that leave, or against players who leave the sideline open. Try and do a 2-turn touchdown.
Her bash.
It's high elf. I'm trying to think of a nice remix of Pinky the Brain's theme song relating elf bullshit, but I couldn't. If there wasn't enough syllables, dang it.
If there's not enough syllables that you're just gonna run up and just like bash a guy.
It's high up bullshit now. It's high up bullshit now. I may have got a push, but I'm still gonna get. It's still gonna be a 4-1. Yeah, I'm not good at this improv stuff. Dang it.
I'm not good at it. I'm just here for touchdowns.
I'm just here for SPP. Let me know when there's some available.
Come on, you're not gonna push 9-ups or Pepsi Peppers?
We saw how that went. Well, actually, yeah, we saw how that went when I tried to bash your guy who went and got the touchdown, dang it. And I still have a reroll.
No,
There.
at your catcher level.
Yep. I am
Wait a
happy for that. My first level 4, so we'll have to see if I give him sure hands or something.
I don't know how that's gonna help, but
Yeah, probably not. Probably not the best.
probably not the best. I mean, if he was distracted, it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, if only I had an extra play over there. So we'll have to settle for denying your mighty blow piece. Alright, moment of truth. Can he knock him down?
Risky?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh, indeed.
Got him. Ooh. That was a risky play.
Yep.
I got greedy. Tried to knock you down.
Yeah, speaking of which, this is risky because you get to bash my players more. If not, fail to go for it.
Ooh. The scream hit back up.
Yeah, he just trips into the touchdown line. No one noticed though.
Oh yeah.
The ref still calls it a good touchdown. So one more turn of murdering my poor players. So feel free to bash away. Ideally, maybe put bubbles in the middle of two of them so he can use his multi-block. For even more bashing fun. You know, this is the moment that scares me most every time I touch down, because for all I know, all three of those linemen could die right now.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, there's not much I could do there, and the best I could probably do is, even then
Move
I
'em
couldn't
forward?
bash it.
Move him forward?
Yeah, just give you more bashes. That sounds like a great idea. But
Yeah.
I'm just gonna let my guys live. Actually, I should just run away. I probably should have done this
Don't
earlier.
forget, I get one. I get one run.
Not if I'm too far away.
I still like how the ball is just like floating in midair.
Oh, imagine if I
Nope.
fail to go for it here. Aw,
Oh, that'd be beautiful.
and then he kills himself or something.
I hate those. Just watching it happen, just like, oh, damn.
Alright, there. Now, feel free to bash.
One of
Poor
these is
fan.
important.
Yeah, you'll probably have to click on your ogre to activate the multi-block. There's a nice. Aw, you have to reroll at least. And it is the final turn. Yes, I will like to take dodge, please. I have to point out that Bubbles, I don't even think got a single bonehead this entire match.
No.
And that is kind of the ogre you want. Although, sadly you didn't get the multi-block, but maybe you didn't care about that. Alright, the last thing left to do is to maybe try and get some more SPP, or you can foul. Oh, and it ends as a turn right now. What is it? What is it? Just a stun. Good game there, man.
Mellow Yellows was sent off. Uh-oh.
Yep, that's the end of
Oh.
that. Good God, the ridiculous amount of passes that you got away with there. You deserve every one of those. You deserve like 3 touchdowns after all those.
I only you get a 2 dice. Oh.
You do get a level up at least though on one of your blitzers.
Yep. Cola Coker.
Yep, I only get a single level up, but my other catcher gets an MVP, so they're well underway to get level 4.
This was one of my lower dice. You actually had a lot of 3s and a lot of 2s.
Well, 3s are fine by me.
The most I had was 17 5s. You had 33s.
That's good enough there, even with dodging into your tackle zones. 3s are what I need.
Oh, well, that was a good game though.
Yeah, it can be frustrating against elves, because like you saw, I could just easily run behind you and make things messy.
Oh, yeah.
So it can be complicated, and it sometimes does involve leaving 2, maybe 3 players behind to at least block the direct path to get to your ball carrier, essentially.
Yeah.
especially in situations like what happened there if you do fail to pick up the ball. So, it does involve sometimes doing things you don't really want to at least keep it safe and keep the elves away. But it was a good game, and you got some good SPP out of it with those ridiculous passes and injuries. So, congrats on those. I don't know if you got a level up, though.
I did. I gave Mighty Blow to a Blitzer.
Nice. So that's your 4th Mighty Blow, I think, on a Blitzer?
All my Blitzers have Mighty Blow, yes.
Good, so now you can hurt people.
And Bubble.
Yep, sadly I'll probably have to hop off quickly here because I have to grab some food. But thank you for the match there, Crazy Soda. The drinks were refreshing, the SPP was delicious.
Thank you.
That
was a fun game, and I wish you luck as well.
Yep, enjoy the rest of the season, and hopefully you can make it into the playoffs.
Hopefully. You too.
Take it easy.
Take it.
Oops, accidentally cut him off there, but I have to rush on out. So, the predicament I'm in, sure hands to deal with the strip ball players, or if I want to give them sidestep or ideally fend. So I'm not going to rush into this level up just yet, because it is a playstyle type of thing. I might get sure hands for him though. Either way, thank you everyone for watching, thank you for tuning in, I will see you next time.